Well, you correctly intuited the source of your problem 5 minutes ago, when you said maybe it's my understanding of the word illusion that is the problem, and that's the problem, and it's actually quite a common problem, because sometimes we read not so much translations of original teachings, but commentaries on original teachings by people who didn't understand them. Or, indeed, we read original transcripts of teachings that don't go into quite as much detail as we do here, and therefore may say things like, the world is an illusion, and then not explain exactly what is meant by that. So then the students go away thinking, wow, the great master says the world is an illusion, but when I look around, my experience is real. I mean, I don't know what the great master sees, but when I look around, I see a room full of people, and it's there. My experience is real. So the master must be talking. He must be extraordinary. He must be having some completely other experience out of this world, not having the experience that us poor limited mortals are having. And in this way, enlightenment, or the realization of our true nature, is conceived to be something so extraordinary and so exotic and so beyond the reach of mere mortals. And then we have to elaborate hugely complex and disciplined practices in order to approach this impossible state of enlightenment. So here we take a great deal of trouble to explain the terms that we use and the ideas that we speak of. For instance, the idea that the world is an illusion, which actually I would never say that the world is an illusion. Or at least if I said it, I would never say it without qualifying what I meant. What is meant by that phrase is the world as we conceive it is an illusion. That's the longhand version, which has been abbreviated over the years to the world is an illusion. It's the world as the finite mind conceives it. How does the finite mind conceive the world? Or what is the nature of the world that the finite mind conceives? It is a world made out of finite stuff called matter. So what the teaching says is that a world made out of this dead, inert stuff called matter is not the world as it truly is. The teaching doesn't say experience is an illusion. Experience is absolutely real. You know that. Your experience, whatever your experience is, whether it's an experience like this of the waking state, or you may be having a dream where you're flying across the mountains. Now, that dream is a real experience. Yes? It's real. And it's as real as an experience as this experience is. It's a real dream. Yes? The dream is made out of stuff called mind, and this, thought tells us, is made out of stuff called matter. But both experiences are real. Yes? Let's not take the dream, because I can see you have a little difficulty with that. Let's say you have 4 glasses of wine for dinner. Your normal perception of the world will change. You'll have a different experience, but your experience will be no less real than your sober experience. Yeah? In fact, every experience you have is equally real. Whether you're dreaming, whether you're intoxicated, whether you're agitated, whether you're sick, whatever your experience itself is undeniably real. So the question that the ultimate question that all spiritual traditions ask in one way or another is, what is the nature of that reality? What is it that is real about my experience? Thought tells us it's made out of thought. Really, conventional thought gives us two options. Conventional thought tells us either matter is the ultimate reality of experience and mind is a byproduct of matter, or thought tells us mind is the ultimate reality of experience and matter is a byproduct of mind. Those are the two options that conventional thought gives us, and we become either realists or idealists depending on which of the two options we prefer. So the spiritual teaching gives us, or the true non-dual spiritual teaching gives us either of matter or of mind. It is made out of stuff called consciousness, of which mind and matter, or they really should be written the same word because they always come together. Mind, matter, all one word, is a byproduct. So now to go back to the phrase, the world is an illusion. The world made out of stuff called matter is an illusion. The world made out of stuff called mind, even, is an illusion. But the world made out of stuff called consciousness is real. In other words, consciousness is the reality, the substance, the stuff